Hello, everyone. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. I'm Lobby Clint, very glad to be online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Lauren. Hello, Dr. K, Dr. Kent. Hi, Davida, Sylvia, Gina, Mom and Dad, and Charles. Welcome, Charles, as well as everyone watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. As always, it's a wonderful day to come and meditate together. Friday night is our special night for our regular meditators, but if you're brand new, you can definitely go along with us. As meditation only has two steps, whether you're brand new or you're meditating for years, same two steps: relaxation and awareness. In fact, that's our homework. Have you guys been doing your homework? Okay, very good, very good. So, hello Gwen Yan. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. So those on Facebook, also let you know I am streaming to several pages. So if I don't see your comments right now, I will go back and reply to you as always. But always feel free to type in the chat and in the comments whenever you have any questions or wonders, even during meditation. This way you don't have to think about it during meditation. Because we know that our mind just loves to wander. If you have a thought or wonder, you'll end up keeping on thinking. And instead of allowing yourself to meditate, you'll have a thinking session, which is not entirely bad, but not exactly what we're trying to do. Because meditation does mean to think and contemplate, but the act of meditating is not to think, to allow our mind to be quiet, to be at ease, not thinking. But of course, it's a lot easier said than done. For example, everyone stop thinking. Immediately, how do I stop thinking? This is the nature of the mind. It's okay. So that's why we bring our mind to just one thing, relaxingly, to help our mind focus, but also be comfortable. So as we practice together, take your time, don't rush. As we know, the benefits of meditation are wonderful, but they don't flow in immediately. They trickle in little by little. But as long as you keep practicing, it accumulates and stays with you your entire life. One fun example, I always talk about how meditation helps you look younger. This is a picture of me, guess how long? Definitely before I was a monk. Any guesses? All right, so I showed you guys the other one that was about 10 years ago, right? This one, I'll just go ahead and tell you because some of you can't chat. 20 years ago. I can't believe I'm saying that. That picture is 20 years ago. Time flies. Oh, Charles just said. Yeah, I was about 16 at that time. So, if you want to look young, it works. I'm not saying you need to meditate in order to look young, but it's definitely one way to help you. Because when you meditate, you have less stress. You're able to let go. And when you're able to let go, there's nothing pulling everything down, allowing you to regenerate and look young again. So, and I see more people coming in. Hello, Pat. Hello, Ellen. Thanks for joining. As Sylvia said in the picture, the only difference was my hair. Okay, then let's begin our meditation. So as always, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it. for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. But before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, let it go. Forget about it. Let yourself feel like this is the first time you've ever meditated, as if you're a child, innocent and free, not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And as we know, the first step is relaxation. Allow yourself to feel very relaxed. Let us think back to the most relaxed you've ever felt. And allow that feeling to flow throughout your entire body. Relaxing, starting from the top of your head, relaxing your face, allowing your eyelids to gently close. Your eyelids don't even need to close completely. It's very light and gentle, just like letting your eyelashes touch. And relaxing the muscles in your neck, your shoulders, allowing them to feel light and loose. As we relax the muscles in your arms, down to the tips of your fingers. And relaxing your chest, your abdomen, and your back. Slowly going down your back. One vertebra at a time. Feel like you are getting a massage. Releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscle in your back. Little by little, inch by inch, letting all the aches and pains melt away, leaving only comfort and relaxation all the way down your back. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your legs. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your toes. And just feel your entire body completely relaxed, completely comfortable, feeling like you can sit like this forever or for as long as you'd like. As we know, the first step is relaxation, though the more proper term is contentment, where you feel just right. You don't have to be very relaxed, but that's a very good start. As long as you feel okay, just right, relaxed enough, you're at a good place. Because overall, we want a balance, relaxation, and awareness. But before we go to awareness, we need relaxation as our foundation, allowing us to be comfortable in our perfect position. The perfect position doesn't mean you look perfect. You don't have to look perfect, but you should feel perfect. Allow yourself to be at ease, because once your body is relaxed, our mind will follow. So that's why we start with relaxation first. And once you're comfortable, feeling content, satisfied, we move on to the next step, consciousness or focus. But it's a light focus. It's not too intense, not too intent. It's light and gentle. What we do is visualize our meditation object. Your meditation object can be anything, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. And let your mind rest on this one thing, allowing our mind to focus relaxingly. It's very much like watching TV, how we can stare at it for hours, not moving a muscle, because we have that perfect balance of relaxation and awareness. So as we practice together, have that same balance, but instead of looking outward, we're looking inward. But do so relaxingly. Meditation should never feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation. So as we practice, take your time. Let us enjoy this mini vacation. But if your mind does begin to wander, as it naturally will, it's okay. I recommend using a mantra, a word, a phrase, or a sound, something that helps you feel calm and relaxed. The mantra we like to use: San Ma Arahant Samma Arahant Samma Arahant. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like. Allow your mind to feel at ease, to be comfortable, allowing our mind to slow down and rest. Now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. Let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room and filling the city and the surrounding city. Filling the state and the surrounding states. Filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and out throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know. To all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanja Yang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jnarakam Pantami Sapasavo Sapabuddhanupavena Sapathamanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Satasoti Bhagwantu Te. And now, very gently, and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How's everyone doing? Okay, I see lots of thumbs up, lots of smiles. Very good. Now that we just finished the meditation, as many of you already know, it's time to check. Check to see how we're doing. What worked, what didn't work. Because each time we practice, we always learn a little bit something new. Whether it be, yes, do this, or this doesn't work for me. The specific thing. For example, you might be thinking of a full moon and it felt okay. Maybe you think of a sun and it feels better. This kind of thing that you start to notice to help us continue to get better and better. So, as we practice, another thing that we tend to do is our expectation. Thinking that it's supposed to go a certain way. But here's a funny story to realize that remembering your experience in that certain order is not always the best thing. So this story comes from an ancient time when there was war and the war just ended. And when the war ended, the king of the area decided, for those who are soldiers, if you would like to stay soldiers, you can if you want, or go back to your families and go back to regular life. But what happened was there was one soldier, he was deaf, he couldn't hear. And he knew he needed to have an interview with the king directly. So he asked some soldiers, what does the king usually ask? The soldiers say, oh, very easy. The king always asks 3 questions. He says, how old are you? How long have you served? And between the king and the nation, what is more important? So he's like, okay. Now the other thing is, not only was he deaf, he was actually quite old. So being a soldier and being old also, it's not exactly the kind of occupation you'd expect. But he wanted to continue being a soldier. So he practiced and practiced. Said, okay, even though he can't understand or he can't hear what the king will say, at least he'll have an answer. So the following day, he goes to see the king for the interview. So the king notices that he's older. He goes, He changes the questions. He says, how long have you served? He's like, oh, about 50 years. He's like, huh? How old are you? About 3 years. Okay, between you and I, someone must be crazy. I think about the same. You can see this did not go out well at all. It can be quite a different turn of events. This is just a funny, extreme example of how our experiences are not always going to be the same way. Aren't always going to be the same way. Do not be stuck with the experience that it has to be this certain way. Sometimes our mind gets very calm and right there. Some days, brightness. Some days, feeling light. Do not expect it to always be a certain way. It's always a brand new show, something new to experience, even if it feels similar many times. So, just a fun story, but also important to remember. Do not think that your experience will always be a certain way. Okay? Allow yourself to experience. Okay, so now I open the floor to you all. Does anyone have any questions or comments? Also, hello, Sasikant. Thanks for joining on Facebook. As well as, I see many people here today. Hello, Nishama. Hello, Wisasa. Hello, Phil.
Thank you.
Ashley.
Thank you so much.
It's always great to have you all. So,
and it's wonderful to see you.
Thank you. So does anyone have any questions or comments you'd like to share or ask? For those on Facebook, feel free to type into the comments. If I don't see it during the stream, I will go back and reply.
Yes, Venerable.
Yeah.
I had a very deep meditation today, but I'm not sure of what I did that was different. The only thing that I know is I started getting my back started hurting, so I kind of reset. I stretched it a little and then went back. And I don't know if that's what it was, but that's the only thing I really did different today.
Yes, very good observation. I have mentioned before, our minor adjustments can be the difference between enduring and inner peace. It may have been just that little adjustment that helped you get into that perfect position that just felt right, and then, right in. So I'm very glad you adjusted. It's a very good example, because I know many of us, we tend to feel like, I shouldn't adjust too much. I've been meditating for years. I know how I'm doing. I know what I'm supposed to do. It's okay. Some more encouragement to you all. Even our masters will adjust. Because remember, our body is one thing that's always changing. Whether we want it or not, we're all aging. No matter how young you still look. I got a very, a very good lesson a couple weeks back. I'm not young anymore, even if I still look young. And I know to all of you, you're like, I'm still a baby. But the important thing is, know that your body does age and we adjust. Because as we adjust, that's how we're able to get it to be just right. That's why your perfect position may change after 5 minutes. So I'm very glad you adjusted.
Yes, and you know what? For the longest time, I was resisting adjusting because I felt like it was like starting over or something. Like I was resisting it. I don't know why, but now I'm open to it, and it's working. Thank you.
That's actually exactly why most people don't reset. That feeling of, oh, but I've already done so much already. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to waste that time that I just did it. It's a very common thing. I'm very glad that you did the reset anyway. Many times, like I said, just that little adjustment can make quite a difference. Okay. Any other questions or comments?
I felt very, very well during the meditation, but there was a moment that I had to open my eyes. I look at nothing, but then I restart again. But I feel renewed. Thank you so much.
I'm very glad. That's very good. Always be okay to reset and restart. That's the lesson for today. Because most of us here, actually all of us here, are regular meditators. So remember that. That's one thing that we all have in common. When we become regular meditators, we feel we have to stay still, not move. Don't put yourself into that. Within the monks, I call it teacher's pose. We start to over straighten our back and then we kind of get stiff and don't realize it. And it becomes a bad habit of forcing ourselves to sit up too straight. While posture is important, but remember, sitting up straight but comfortable is the right posture, not straining throughout the meditation. So yes, very good. Then as time is slowly coming to a close, and of course, you're welcome to stay longer, I'd like to share with you all my schedule, as next week has some interesting things going to happen very soon. So, as usual, I will have a Clubhouse in the morning, Monday mornings at 8:30 a.m. Central Time, and of course Monday, Wednesday, Friday I have late night meditation, as we're doing right now. And this is the interesting thing: we'll be in the morning of Tuesday, I'll be having a talk with Venerable Sander, or Lumpy Sander, as you can see in the picture. We're both Dhammakaya monks. He's my elder by quite a bit, but we're going to talk about how Dhammakaya meditation, how it is in the West, the ideas, experiences, and some possibilities that we can do in the future. So it'll be an interesting talk. Definitely feel free to join. It'll be the same Zoom room, but it will be at 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. Central Time. And then Thursday morning, as always, I lead meditation in Spanish, which you're all welcome to join this other Zoom room. And that night, another wonderful thing we're going to do is I'll be joining leading meditation for our Alabama group at the MCA Center. So this is another different Zoom room, but feel free to join. It's another wonderful community. As if you're here on Zoom, you already see some of our community. And as always, I always want to try and make myself as available as possible. And so here's my QR code. It sends you directly to all my information. You can click on that blue button. It'll save my contacts to you. Or you can push the connect with me, and it will give me your info, or you'll send me your info, and I can connect with you. As well as you can follow me on everything, as I try to make it easy using this. If you're watching on Facebook, all the links, Facebook and YouTube, all the links are on the description. So I just wanted to share with you all because I do my best to be as available as I can to help you all. And I'm not saying that I have all the answers, but I know people who can give the answer also. So I might have more access than most of you. So always feel free. It's a Thai word, "karing jai." It means like you don't want to bother someone you respect or someone that you hold dear. Do not feel that with me. Always feel free to ask any question anytime. Even if I'm asleep, of course you're not going to wake me up. I will get up and reply back when I can. Even if I'm meditating, do not worry, my phone is silent. So feel free to send questions, comments, even if you have advice on how to make this better, let me know. I love that also, because as long as I continue to improve, that's how I get to make this better and better for you all and share information that's relevant and important for your practice. As I'm no master, but we can become masters together, little by little. So as time is now coming to a close, I'd like to give you all a blessing before you go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or a night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. Take care, everyone. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like.